G'day, welcome to part 4 of my rock hunt video. I had planned to travel from Gascoyne Junction through to Meekatharra, but as you'll see, Mother Nature had very different plans for me. I hope you enjoy it. That's not a road, that is a river. That's disappointing. Well, this was unexpected. There's no depth markers, but it doesn't look shallow. So I've got to wade through in my shorties. See what happens. Only ankle deep so far. Any more than knee, and I don't think I think I'll turn around if it's any deeper than knee deep. It's at about a foot deep now. Just hope it didn't get any deeper. I've gone 300 kilometres from Gascoyne Junction. No mention of road closures. Nearly at Meekatharra, and then this. So far, it's all about the same depth. Oh, just you wouldn't believe what just happened. It's got another blowout. Maybe I can fix this. No, it's broken. That's my good thongs as well. That's 6 inches or 10 inches under my knees. So I think the car can handle that. Yeah. It's getting a bit deep. I don't know. Must be raining further upstream. I think that's probably too deep. I'll go back and compare to the side of the car where my knee comes to. I think they give you some depth markers. Right, so from here it just gets shallower. But it's quite a strong current. I don't think I'm going to do it. I don't think I'm going to risk it. So it looks like I've got to get the fuel off the roof, turn around and maybe head to Mount Augustus. I think is closed as well, so looks like back to Gascoyne Junction. Bit of a pain in the arse, really. I don't know, I think, yeah, no, there's just too much current. It's not the depth so much, it's the current that's the risk. Oh, another thong nearly went. A thong is a flip-flop for any Americans that might be watching. Oh, that's a bit disappointing. I really wanted to get to Meekatharra. So it looks like I'm just going to back to Gascoyne Junction and then home. Cut it short. It's a real pity, but that's nature. I guess it's nature that gives us the nice rocks that keep us coming back here anyway. See, here is nowhere near as bad. It's just that section through there. It's just flowing too fast. I don't want to risk it. So that's it. Game over. It's looking very dark out to the west, which might be a problem. I've got to try and make it back to Gascoyne Junction before the rain comes in. I've got about 2.5 hours drive and that weather looks very close. Whatever happens, happens, eh? Well, as expected, I'm almost out of petrol and I've still got 220 kilometers to go. And the weather is closing in. All around is rain approaching. It's already started to sprinkle, which is why I thought I better refuel before it gets too wet, that it makes refueling impossible. So let's go. That's one part of the equation taken care of. The next bit is, can I make it back to Gascoyne Junction, 220 odd kilometers, before the roads get washed out because of these storms coming in? Oh, I sure hope so. It's going to be a pain in the arse if I can't. Well, this is a bit more than a floodway. This is a river. That's the road back to Gascoyne Junction. So I'll just have to wait and see what happens. I don't know how long it's going to take before it starts to ease up. It has stopped raining, here at least, but over there still looks dark. I may be here for the night, I think, or I may be here for the week. I'll make it up as we go, eh? While I'm waiting for the road stroke river to dry up and let me through, I thought I'd do a bit of rock hounding, have a look for some rocks, but it's all just quartz everywhere. Miles of it. Nothing I want. Alright, it's been near on 3 hours. Nothing's really changed. I was hoping it might have started to dry up a bit by now. And with the weather out there looking a bit dismal as well, definitely here for the night. Might just take it back a bit further, somewhere level, so I can sleep comfortably. I have set it. So this is my home for the next however many days, I don't know. Back there, Meekatharra, can't get through because there's a river running across the road. Back down here, trying to get through to Gascoyne Junction, there's a muddy creek. So yes, no phone contact. I can't tell the missus where I am, she's going to be panicking. No one but the flies to keep me company. One positive though is that it's fairly sunny today, so hopefully that'll dry the mud out quicker. I don't know how long that normally takes, but quicker. I've decided to ration out what food I have. I've got muesli bars. I figured one for breakfast, one for dinner, and licorice all sorts in between. The reason for that is that I keep checking the puddle down there, and it is drying out, but very slowly, and it's very muddy. Even though it's dry, it's just mud. And the other thing is, the weather looks like it might be coming in again. Starting to look a little bit dark out there. Now my wife has instructions of firstly where I was going, so she knew that yesterday I'd be travelling from Gascoyne Junction to Meekatharra, and she also has instructions that if she hasn't heard from me in 3 days to start to maybe worry a little bit, and then if it has been 4 days to start to take action. What that action is, I don't know.
Whether it means someone has to come looking for me, I'm not sure. But yeah, so I've got enough for probably 3.5, 4 more days of food. I've got heaps of water, lots of water to last me for 2 weeks if need be. So yeah, that's the state of play. Not what I planned, certainly not fun. All I've been doing is sleeping in the back of the car, just trying to pass the time. Kind of sounds like fun at first, but then it ain't. Every time I check my watch, it's only been 15 minutes. I've got to stop doing that. So yeah, until next time, I'll have another look at the puddle in 3 hours. That'll be 3 o'clock. And then I doubt it'll be ready to go. I have this set of drill bits in my car. I don't have a drill, but I've got the bits. And I thought, hey, I reckon I could use them to fix my thongs. Perfect. Well, that's half. I decided to take a break from sleeping and worrying about how I'm getting out of here, and thought I'd go to this hill that I saw, maybe see if I get a phone signal. But I couldn't get a phone signal. But what I did find was some nice rocks. I have no idea what they are. I've been hitting away at some of them. Sort of quartzy type material. There's lots of it up here. This blue, sort of pale blue-green. It's everywhere. I don't know what it is, but it looks nice. So I'm taking some. Day 4 here. Still waiting to cross this creek. I stepped across there this morning. It's about knee deep, and some of the parts I was sinking in sand up to my ankles, so that's what bothers me most. I did manage to contact the missus yesterday. There's a farm station, a cattle station back that way. They let me use their phone, so I phoned her and let her know what's going on, so she's not panicking, even though I might be. Here I am, beginning of day 4, stranded, I guess that's the word, waiting for the rivers to stop running across the roads so I can drive home. Good thing is it's sunny, so that means that there's no more rain for starters, but it also means that the rivers will start to dry up, so that's a good thing. The bad thing about that is that it's going to be hotter today than it has been. It's been cloudy up till now, so it's going to get hot, and whether it's even possible, I think there's going to be more flies. It just happens with the heat. So I've been I rationed my muesli bars because I thought this might happen. I'm having a muesli bar for breakfast, some licorice all sorts for lunch, another muesli bar for dinner. In actual fact, my output, as it were, is greater than my input, which is a good thing, really, because I could always lose some weight, and I think that might be happening. But, you know, it's easy to get depressed, start feeling sorry for yourself. But what I find is that when I do feel that way, then my mind goes to other people that would probably, there might be millions, maybe billions of other people who would gladly swap spots with me, or just like to be in my situation rather than where they are. Whether it's because their country's torn apart by war, or dictated to by assholes, or just suffering famine. There's so many people worse off than me. There truly would be billions, I'm sure. So yeah, and the thing is, I know in a few days, might be 3 or 4 days, I'll be home, and I'll be with my beautiful wife in my beautiful house, to quote Talking Heads. And it really is, it's no exaggeration, that's my life. I'm very happy with how things are. I don't believe I could have had a better life than the way it is. So I know that in a few days I'll be back cutting up the rocks I've collected, polishing them up, showing them to my uninterested friends. So yeah, things aren't so bad.
Not bad at all, really. It's just a matter of waiting. That's all it is. Sleeping in the car all day and night, going down to the river, the road, seeing if it's cleared yet, just waiting. That's easy. I can do that. Here come my rescuers. Let's see how deep it is. Yeah, I think I would have struggled in that. Especially the muddy bits there, right there. Wow, it looks like tough going. Well, guess what? I just came through that river, but not on my own. Someone towed me backwards through there. They won't let me show them on YouTube or Facebook, but man, they were a bloody legend. And apparently the road back to Gascoyne Junction from here is clear. So it looks like I'm on my way home, halfway through day 4. So I've just pulled into Gascoyne Junction and my car tells me I have exactly 0 kilometers to empty. Huh. How's that for timing?